Oh wait, this is a horror game? Huh? Wait, what? Hello, it is I, Berlina Skeep. We're back in Slay the Princess. It's actually been quite a while for me since I last played this game. Yep. I learned from the comments that the princess, she seems to portray whatever we want to see, and so the choices that we make in the game, they shape her into what she becomes. And so if we go in with thinking that, oh, she's a danger, then she's okay. Hi. When we went in that second playthrough, we took the knife, we went in, and that's why she had a meaner tone when she talked to us compared to when we went in the basement without a knife. She sounded more helpless, less hostile, because we didn't see her as a threat. So that's really cool how the endings change depending on, I guess, how you perceive her. Yeah. Very interesting concept. I like it quite a lot.
You're
yeah.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh yeah, there's a princess.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Alright. I don't even know if I should keep on saying these things. End of the world. Silently continue to the cabin. I don't want to talk to him. I'm giving him the silent treatment.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Oh yeah, I'm expecting that, because last time I saw that being, I forget what to call her. She was like, oh, I just need one more perspective, and then she'll be complete. So I'm quite interested for the end of this playthrough. What will happen?
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement.
The blade is my
You'll need
implement.
it if you want to do this right.
You will need it. Okay, Solo. Hold on, this is our big thing. I'm kind of curious, if we take the blade, she's really hostile towards us. What will happen if we, just don't go in and attack, you know? I think I'll do that.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Music stopped. I've seen this 5 times-ish, but all these sound music nuances, the sound design is so good. So good at manipulating your emotions.
The creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Oh.
Who's there?
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Manipulation. Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you? I'll just be up front.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Alright.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise.
Yep.
Good luck,
Communication
hero.
is key.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
She's so beautiful.
Focus on the task at hand.
Is she really a threat to the
when you said you were
world?
here to kill me.
What? No way. Why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat.
She's not a threat.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Isn't very becoming. I'll drop it.
The blade tumbles out
What
of your
happens?
trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Blang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Yep.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face.
Hello.
Unarmed.
Yep.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
A relationship? Sign me up. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. Relationship? Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. People out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? Oh, okay. Wait, I've seen a lot of these before. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
Oh, I better answer her. I'll have my reasons. Do you think I'd just come here to kill someone without even knowing why? That'd be ridiculous. You know why I'm here to kill you? I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
Nah, I don't want to.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just
Oh,
the
she's so
dynamic
straight
of our
up.
situation.
Yeah. Oh, I removed one of the options. The one that said, "Are you coming on to me?" What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness. Or Her
No
Majesty.
princess?
Any honorific should do, really.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. Right?
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Really?
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I don't want to trust the narrator. No. And if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than to trust them.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart.
I love
Hopefully
defying
sooner.
the narrator.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
Okay. I still have more questions before I decide what to do. Examine the chains. I'll see what I can do.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
I don't.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there, and if not, maybe I can at least find something. I feel like I did the bottom one before, and I think it was the narrator. He closed the door on us and locked it. Let's try the top one. And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas?
Well, you do have that big, sharp knife. You could always cut me out of here.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance.
Yeah.
If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Yeah.
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Thanks, narrator.
Is someone else here? Your
Hey, let
shouts
me
and
out of
pleas
here.
are met with silence.
The narrator.
You're here
Wait, he
to
says
slay
that.
the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
The narrator's so done with me.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom?
Yeah, easier for whom?
Easier for everyone.
Ooh, exactly.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Harry's threatening me. I'm gonna save the princess.
Against your
Oh
better
no,
judgment,
not again.
you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh.
The sounds.
The blade is sharp.
Oh
and you make
no,
quick
she's
work
just
of it.
ripping it
Before long,
off.
you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding
Oh.
stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high.
Is
You
the
can't
narrator
just
gonna
let
make
her
me try to
escape into
kill
the
her
world.
again?
No, I just can't let her
Yeah, the
escape
narrator's
into the
doing
world.
something.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Yeah, you can't just do
Watch
that.
me.
Narrator! Warn her.
Stop that.
I feel like I'm doing the same thing, but with a weapon this time. When compared to the last playthrough.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Huh? Oh!
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
There you are. Slay the princess, slay the princess. We are resisting.
The blade. Move the blade.
No, she's too pretty.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Yeah.
I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and
She's so
pries
pretty.
the blade from your rigid hands.
Art is so
Maybe I'll
good.
see you in another life.
Oh, what was that
Then
sound?
she slits your throat
Oh.
with an almost clinical ease.
Oh, that was my throat.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Yeah. Narrator, you are my enemy. Prisoner. Oh, okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
There is a princess.
You're here to slay her.
No, I'm not. Wait.
If you
Here,
don't,
I'll skip.
it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja
I wonder what kind of
vu.
voice is
No,
going to show
you don't
up.
have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. Don't forget what he did to us the last
Voice
time
of a
around.
skeptic.
I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Yeah, that's like a perfect representation of me trying to rebel against the narrator. I'm
inclined
pretty
to agree.
skeptical of him right
If he
now.
doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing really just happened.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions. Let's say for a moment that this, if you're back, the absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess. You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us. That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting. But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yes.
If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me? Because if I really did what you
Is
said
there an
I
option
did,
for that?
you probably deserved it. I'm a professional, after all. Sure you are. Anyway,
I would love to say
believe
some
your
mean
second
things to the
question was,
narrator.
what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill her. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the... If it's the latter, do you think the people... What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul. Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are. You're talking in circles.
You're talking in circles.
No, I'm talking in facts.
Facts. Let's just proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to.
Wink.
Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink.
Wink.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Should I bring the knife a second time?
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
The blade is my
You'll need
implement.
it if you want to do this right.
Didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall, though.
Definitely did not. Does a mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should.
It should.
There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. I think you know what we have to do.
You know what we have to do. Why would you lie about that? What's the point?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
This whole cabin is different. Okay, let's just go to the mirror.
walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Look at my
I hope
hand.
you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Am I human? I keep on thinking I'm a lizard man, but I think I'm just a human. Maybe like I've been in this like time loop for a long time, and that's why I look all gross.
But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Alright. Okay, do we take the blade or don't we? If I don't take the blade, then I can establish some trust with the princess. I'll just enter the basement.
I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade. We're in a dangerous situation and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon.
Oh.
Are you sure? She killed us with it last time. What if she turns it against us again? Yes, I'm sure. And I've already got a plan for that.
Really? The skeptic guy, I kind of want to trust him.
Still with those past life delusions, are we? I hope part of that plan is don't give the world-ending monstrosity your only weapon, because unless you've decided to arm the princess, I don't think you need to worry about her having a weapon. Peachy, we'll be fine.
AJ.
Okay, I'm trusting you.
Alright. Oh, hey, don't I get a say here? What's the big idea? Oh, okay, I'll take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult, thanks. I mean it.
Skeptic. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks
He
open,
manipulated me to
revealing
get
an
the
old stone
blade.
staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does
Okay.
she remember us?
Do you remember us?
You walk down the stairs and lock
Oh,
eyes
she's
with
so
the princess.
locked up.
She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall,
Look at her
joining
little
the
hands, they're so
metallic chorus
cute.
as she adjusts her hands in her lap. So much for cutting her out of here.
Hmm.
Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd
Yeah.
that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Oh.
That was there last time too,
Game
wasn't
is
it?
so good.
It was.
My attention to this thing.
What an interesting development.
Was it
Why
a
don't you have
person
a seat?
who's locked up there?
The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just going to leave her here. Leave the princess in the basement. Sit with her. I'll sit with her.
You step towards the
Hello.
princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Oh, I like her.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
I feel like the prisoner has this air of royalty around her more than the other ones. Sit where you were told to sit.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Good question. Good question. My intentions? What do you mean? I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
Huh.
I guess what you said back in the woods really was true. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess,
Narrator
and in the process,
salty.
you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck. Now hold on, if you knew this could happen, why didn't you believe us back in the woods? Why lay out all those hypotheticals? We didn't have to talk in circles. I needed you to believe this was your first time here, even if that wasn't the truth. I hoped if I pushed back hard enough, I could cram this
is that
mess back into the bottle.
That open lock for me?
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
Oh. Yeah, so the narrator knows that we've been locked in like a cycle.
That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky. So don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright? Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark? The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
Perfect. Oh, he's giving me... Okay.
I won't.
It's kind of an explanation.
Fine, but you won't get another word from me on the matter.
Alright, I like this narrator in this route.
Sure. We'll see about that. Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
You were asking about my intentions earlier. What did you mean by that?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, and I don't see any keys in your hands either. So I'm afraid my only way out is another surgical removal.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck? Or does she think she'd survive a beheading? You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her. Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
What happened after I died last time?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Now I'm back.
Is that really all she knows? It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
How am I supposed to cut you out if you didn't notice your head is in a shackle too? The other chain on the wall, who is it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
I'm tempted.
I hope
I'm tempted.
don't actually
He
have
smiled
to say
at me.
this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Back to the shackle.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. And why is that?
Why is that?
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is? And what?
A little bit. I mean,
the second we put
sounds
our
like
wrist
I'm
into
stuck and she's stuck, so we might as well be stuck together. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it will. He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate. But what if he's telling the truth? He isn't.
He isn't.
I am.
I believe the skeptic. Inspect the shackle.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next.
What?
What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad?
Yeah.
Yes, it's bad.
What's happening?
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting
I'm scared.
time.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck. And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Okay, that's fine.
Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now?
That's what I would like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
How romantic.
What are we supposed to do now?
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
That's horrible.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
So we're both stuck here.
Yep.
What should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Did you know that this was going to happen to me?
No.
Oh. Not one for small talk, are you?
Nope.
That's fine.
That's rude.
Wait
You
in
and the
silence.
princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. This is so boring.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
We are with our beloved. How can this be boring?
But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent. At least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there.
Yeah.
Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
Yeah, but nothing's happening.
How exactly does that work?
It just
Oh, is
does.
the narrator gonna kill us in this route?
But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again.
Okay.
Let me guess. The cabin remains the same.
If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
Yeah. Hey, do we get any food in here?
I suppose you're correct. Things are changing. The differences are small at first. A bit of weathering
wait, it
here,
is.
a bit of
It
erosion
is changing.
there. But then they get larger and larger.
Hey, have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk. Remember?
Still rude.
Continue to wait in silence. Me and my girl, we're
You
just
continue
waiting.
to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
Yeah.
She hasn't starved.
Oh, I haven't died.
I guess she hasn't.
How am I gonna die in this route?
Even
Whoa.
more silent time passes
Like
as
we
you
can't even
watch
get back
roots
up.
push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass, until suddenly there are no walls.
Whoa.
And then...
What?
I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
Yay!
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Bye-bye. Oh, that was interesting. Wow, I'm so happy I got her out. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again.
Why is it here? Why now? Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
No, that can't be right. There has to be something more.
Really? Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into the reflection. Edges my hand. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. Really? What's that? Is that a beak? A bird beak? But that isn't right. It can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure. Faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Am I a bird? Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
The crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. Oh, that was so loud. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Oh, that was so loud. It blinked! Did you see that blink? It blinked. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
What? Oh, no. Oh, no, that was so loud. Oh, jeez. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you?
I am an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Huh? Oh my gosh, it's so loud. Others... Oh, I feel like I have to choose my questions carefully. Others like you've said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Are you a part of me or are you something else? I've met you many times. Have you been the same you all along? I like that question.
I haven't, and that's by both necessity and design.
Whoa.
This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world.
Oh.
But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Do you have anything to say for yourself for all this hubris? After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to... does it hurt when... Oh... Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks.
I'm aware, and if I were you, I'd be more precious about your time.
Okay. So I only have so many questions. Do you have anything to say for yourself? For all... No, I want to do it this way. After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
part of me, or are you something else?
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it?
Perspective.
From one vantage point, I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
Ugh. Okay. So you do know about the looping. So many of the times I met you, you denied it as even being a possibility. Why did you lie to me? No, I think he said that each loop is like separate. You made me, then what am I? I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be.
Oh.
But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Go.
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you.
Guide me?
This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
If I destroy her, won't I be alone?
Yes, you will. But it will all be worth it.
I don't want to be alone. This is my love story. Why would you want me to destroy the concept of transformation?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
Ugh. If I destroyed her, how is that existence any better than death, or even different from death at all? Honestly, it feels worse.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either.
You broke the cycle? Just now?
Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
Really? Run out of questions. Oh! I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before I... Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. Rest easy. I'm going to destroy her. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks. I'm gonna lie to him. Or no. Or... I'm a good egg. I'll just tell you, I don't know.
I've said my piece, and my time is up.
Alright, peace.
It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Alright. I want to save really quick. There we go. Okay. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with a newfound clarity. You are the long quiet, a vast in, what is that word? Nascent? Decent God, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. She's the mound. Look at that mound. Hello? Oh, wow.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Hello.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Our love story. I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. You know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? I'm not I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Is the background just more of the princess? Just like it's blurred out because it's so far away. It's just piles and piles of princesses.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
I really want to open the doors. There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Yeah, can I go back?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Don't you have a say in all this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens.
Yeah, that's
just
what
as
the
you
other
and
guy
I share
said.
reflections of each other's gifts.
Oh.
If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach. And you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Wait, I didn't want to fight. I didn't. Wait.
To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck. Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence. And it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
Oh geez, what just happened? Address this vessel's statement directly, appeal to your shared humanity, speak about life and death, and change the stagnation. But that isn't what any of this has been about. Reject her authority, you've done nothing but lecture me since the moment I got here. Argue your independence, you act as though the world can't exist without you. I've existed without you. Is that really true? Reject her perspective. I won't engage in an argument that favors death and suffering. Remain silent. Let's address this vessel's statement directly. They'll get over it. They'll see your end as a gift in time. That would be torture? Oh, wait a second. Reject her authority.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
Oh!
Your lever takes a stake into your body. And another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go?
Was that me? Wait. It's the princess stabbing us. Your lover tries to take into your body, and another.
But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me, and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Oh. Wait, is that the... What was her? She was the one... I don't know. I forget her name. So I think we're going backwards in the playthrough side. Continue to appeal your shared humanity. This has always just been about us. Two people forced to hurt each other again and again and again. You don't have to hurt each other. You've done nothing but lecture me. You act as though the world can't exist. You won't engage with violence. I get it. There's no need for us to keep fighting. I'll leave with you. I just don't know how. Stop the fight early and surrender. Continue to appeal your shared humanity.
You cling to your notion of pain and suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
What's happening? Oh no. It's a scary one. I don't like this one.
It pretends to protect us from loss. To fear death protects from losing a body. To fear ruin protects from losing status. To fear rejection protects from being known. But losing a body is contained within having a body. Losing status is contained within having status. Being known is contained within being conscious. It is in the nature of all things to transform, to go from known to hidden.
It's a lot to understand.
But when the ceaseless impermanence of all things strips away the finality of endings, what remains of fear? Is it a shelter protecting you from itself? Or is it a shelter protecting itself from you?
I don't like this one, but this art of her right now is really nice to look at.
You took fear by the hand and walked with it into the unknown.
This one, she kind of looks like Sonic the Hedgehog.
You feared nothing.
Let's see. There can be love and conflict and beauty and ugliness between us without bringing the whole of reality into the picture.
We are the whole of reality.
Oh.
The sensation of bleeding and sweating and breaking and mending and dying and living comes back in vivid color. You feel the shame
she's so
of
large.
100 deaths and the pride of 100 conquests. All of the peaks and valleys weaving themselves into a single tapestry, free of beginning and free of end. Do you remember when we killed each other with such fervent passion?
Yeah.
That death itself no longer sat on our shoulders.
It was so fun. Let's just continue. We're not the whole of reality. Why won't you see me the way I still see you? Why won't you see me for what I am?
I could ask you the same. There is only room for one of us to be blind here, and I know it to be you. We are each other's mirrors, and are we not divine?
I still don't really get what I am, exactly. As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? Okay, I'm ready to go, but how do we leave? I never wanted to fight you. How do we leave? I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. I was told there was enough of you and me to preserve meaning in existence. I'm going to trust that's true. Slay the princess. Oh, that's such a good line. I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry. But currently, you are cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. Oh, okay, that one's a contender. Done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one. I like that one.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Yeah. Which hero are you? Yeah, which one?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Oh. You have no idea how good it is to hear you. I can do this alone. Where's everyone else? How are you supposed to help? The hero is back! I thought voices weren't allowed here. I thought you died whenever I looked in the mirror. Oh. You have no idea how good it is to hear you.
It's good to be here.
It's good to be here.
There's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to us,
Yeah, if she
you need
gets
some
that
way to get through all of
mountain
that divine
of
confidence.
princesses, I can have my hero man.
There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Oh, yeah.
It's time to resume our dance.
Okay.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Yes. Oh, look at the art. Oh,
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little
look
after
at
that, isn't
the
it?
princesses out the window.
Do you need me to describe things?
Oh, you want to play narrator, Mr. Hero?
That'd be nice. A little comfort in an almost
The
unfamiliar place.
contrarian.
Oh, you made it here too?
Oh.
We never really got to talk to her, did we? This one, I mean.
Oh. I like that description now. If you don't mind, for old time's sake. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's not really a cabin, is it? It's that terrifying blend of everything. Only it doesn't feel so terrifying anymore. It's still shaped like a cabin, it's just different in places. There's still walls, a door to the basement, a table, that knife. Windows.
Windows.
You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really included the windows in his cabin descriptions, did he? I always thought they were implied. He never mentioned the mirror either, but that didn't mean he implied it was there. It's gone, though. I think it did whatever it needed to do. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Is it just the three of us? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest
Really?
of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Oh.
And I've been here since you left me here. No hard feelings, I'm just glad you're back to see this through.
Aw. Is this all happening because I did the first playthrough? Like all of it? All of this? That's... Or does, like, if no matter what ending I do first, whatever, like, perspective I do first, does that change, like, the entire... Nah, that can't be. That's so much work. Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Oh.
Really goes to show how much you've grown up. Killing somebody across every iteration of reality just by existing. I don't even know what I would do if I were in the driver's seat with that kind of power.
Oh, good riddance. I don't actually know how to feel about him being gone. It's funny, after everything he put us through, I'm kind of sad to see him go. I don't know how to feel about him being gone.
Yeah, it's complicated.
It is
He
complicated.
put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he? It's not complicated at all. I miss him. I feel bad that he's gone.
Okay. Do we take the blade? I'm gonna just enter the
No
basement.
blade it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far.
Yes.
If that's what you think is best, then that's what you think is best. I'm just along
It's
for the
either
ride
we
at this
convince
point.
her or she wins. I don't think I can put much of a fight up if I have a knife.
Those winding stairs again. But now there's only one way forward. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice? Yeah, it was a real mess. Stopped being fun pretty quick.
It's okay. You can come down. The stairs won't bite. Not this time.
Okay.
We don't know what you want from us, but let's talk. All of us. Maybe we can help you find your way.
She doesn't sound messy anymore, though. At least somebody here feels put together.
Alright, let's continue down the stairs.
And forward we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Nope.
That was easy compared to last
Oh,
time.
hello.
Just stairs. No weird fuzzy stuff or nonsense trying to pull us apart. Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
So you didn't bring the knife. After all the lives we've lived together, and all the lives we haven't, you somehow found a way to move outside of the script.
Really?
Are we missing a page?
Are we? Let's sit with them. Oh, hello. You look very pretty. I never got the chance to talk to you before you were taken away. Not you at least. Sorry for what I did to you. It's so good to finally see you again. I don't think I want to be a god. Are you the same as you are out there? What do you think of her? She wanted us to be. Which princess are you? You look like you did the first time we met. Is this the real you? So, now that we're here at the end of everything, can you finally tell me your name? Oh, none of this was ever really fair for either of us, wasn't it? Was it? What if we just leave? Oh, okay. So good to finally... No. Let's do the first one. I never got the chance to talk to you before you were taken away. Not you at least. I'm sorry for what I did to you.
It's okay. No hard feelings. In a way, you helped us become a version of her. But we weren't very good at it. I don't think a conversation with us then would have been very insightful. That's probably why we were taken away. That's all we had to offer you. It was time to change again.
After all we did, she's just forgiving us. Just like that.
Just like that.
You know, that means a lot.
It's so good to finally see you again.
It is, for all of us. We've seen so many threads of stories told between us, but this moment is unexpected. Even when we've seen it all, you still managed to surprise us.
Oh, you know, I just got that protagonist thing going on. I don't think I want to be a god.
Hard agree. Seems overrated. Too
Overrated.
much pressure.
But that's what you've always been, even now. You can't put aside such an important part of who you are, and neither can we. So, you might as well embrace it.
Okay. Are you the same as you are out there?
Yes, we think. We're kind of like a shadow. Out there, every part of us is blended together into one huge idea. A big wave of unyielding change crashing against the world.
Why do you appear so much friendlier here?
But in here, we're fractured. Small. Still a little more separate than we'd like to be. Our instincts still trying to pull us in different directions.
That's kind of like us, isn't it? Yeah. We really are the same.
Yeah, we are the same, aren't we? What do you think of her? What she wanted us to be?
We don't know. We've seen through so many eyes, but all of them have been hers. We like you as you are. We like us as we are. Maybe we would have liked her version of us too, turning the wheel of a cosmic cycle together. But that's not the choice you made, even though she did everything in her power to convince you. It took courage for you to make your way down here, away from the paths others would have had you walk. We find that courage beautiful.
Kind of beautiful.
But that's the worst part of us. That's me she's talking about.
Hmm?
I think that's the point. There is no worst part of us.
Which princess are you? You look like you did the first time we met. Is this the real you?
It's so tempting to speak as she would, to simply state that we're all of them, but there were also something new. We don't know if you'll find that answer satisfying.
You remember
Perhaps
her saying
you'd
that.
rather hear that we're the first version of her that you've met, but that we've been shaped by the experiences of all of the others.
Oh. Yeah.
Yes. That feels right to us.
It's her. It wouldn't make sense if she was anyone else.
Oh. So, now that we're here at the end of everything, can you finally tell me your name?
We're just a stranger. But that doesn't mean we have to be distant from you. It just means that we'll always be able to find new things to discover in each other.
Oh.
That's sweet.
That's the first vessel
It's
I
also a
brought
little sad.
to her. A stranger.
I think it's only sad if we want it to be sad.
None of this was ever really fair for either of us, was it?
Is it unfair if it's our fault?
Was it not? We found you at the end of all things, and you found us. Is that not fair? Would this moment be what it is without the pain that built to it? We know we must sound like her, but it's how we feel. Everything that happened to us seems so important now. We walked a long and winding path together, and we've cherished every second of it.
Oh, I've cherished it too.
Besides, I don't think fairness has much to do with anything.
What if we just leave?
He'd hate that. So you should do it. Even if he isn't here anymore, it's the spirit of the thing.
Leave? But what would happen if we left with you? Would we exist inside ourselves? Are you sure you want to find out if that's possible or what that would mean for you? Is that what you want?
Take their hand in yours. Yeah. I've always wanted to leave with you, but I didn't like being a god. I want to walk through that cabin door as we are, just you and me. Not knowing is exactly why I want it. I knew everything out there. With this, I want this. Doesn't matter what it means, what matters is that we're leaving together. That's all I want. There's no need for words. Leave with her. Oh, okay. Not knowing is exactly why I want it. I knew everything out there. I don't know this. I want this.
After so many
We're gonna
iterations,
rizz.
so many different versions of us clashing and coming together and clashing again, leaving with you feels like all we ever really wanted.
Really?
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we've done our job.
Yeah. Leave me alone. Are you two going to be okay alone? It's for everything. Yeah.
Don't mention
This is
it.
our moment.
Thanks for making all the hard choices along the way.
Yeah, it was all me. Leave with the princess. Hands clasped together, you and the princess leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence, an electricity, an anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You feel their hand tremble in yours. They're unsure of themselves for the first time in their long and short existence. They have no part to play anymore, and they know this. Yet, they still are. Hi, that's a beautiful smile. And then they cross the room to the door outside, pulling you excitedly with them.
We can feel the threads of all the stories we've told together. all pulling us back down the stairs and into those chains where we know the outcome of everything that could ever come to pass. It's comfortable there, but it's confining. We want more. We want whatever might be on the other side of this door. Something new that we'll experience together, with someone who exists outside of us.
Yeah.
With someone who can see us in a way we can never see ourselves.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, should we say I love you? Should we drop the L bomb? I love you.
And we love
Oh
you
my
too.
gosh. Are you just saying that because that's what I'm saying? Well, hand in hand. Please don't tell me it's cold outside. Whatever it is, you'll face it together. Yeah, that's what a relationship is all about. Wow. We made it to the credits. I wonder just how many endings exactly there are. I guess I can look at the Steam page. Huh. The music was so good. But I think there was just so much in this game that was just so good. Just all of it together, it made for a really well-made game. Special thanks. Our song. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. Oh, look at that! That's so lovely. Wait, I've never seen a game do that before. They made a playlist just for me? Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, that's so cute. Follow us somewhere else. Make your playlist. Player. What's the other game? Oh, okay. It's taking me outside. It's taking me into the unknown? I don't know. Okay, let's return to the main menu. Wow. Wow. How about that? What a good game. Yeah. If you watched along this far, thank you. I appreciate it. I think my understanding got a little messy towards the end there, but it's a lot of like interesting things to think about. Very interesting. I guess, yeah, it was really cool how we saw a lot of different versions of the princess, and then we also saw a lot of different versions of ourselves. And then, you know, it's interesting how my intention wasn't on that. If you haven't played this game, I definitely recommend it. If you do play it, let me know what kind of story you went through, how your love story went with the princess. I'm very interested to know. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.